Good evening and welcome to our Wednesday evening ramble, and this ramble is just going to be about the topic of static car meets. So it's been another brilliant weekend car meets. I was up at Glenrothes on Saturday evening for Modified Scotland's first birthday bash, and it was a belter of a night. I was really impressed with the amount of cars that turned up. I think it caught everybody on the hop how popular and busy it was. So basically what happened, we got to Glenrothes, the last roundabout before we come to the location, and the roundabout was packed, and it probably took about a good 20 minutes to get through the roundabout and up to the location. That's how popular it was. And again, it filled a whole industrial estate. So I think there was about 5 or 6 car parks in this industrial estate, and they were filled out. It was just absolutely immense. So we woke up to the news this morning. There was a meet in Dundee last night, and that unfortunately a young lad ended up in hospital. Yeah, a young lad ended up in hospital. He got hit by a car doing a burnout or something like that, and it's prompted a whole load of the car clubs in Edinburgh, Edinburgh, Scotland, to basically put up a disclaimer now saying that all of our meets are now static. They won't accept people doing burnouts, racing up and down, or any antisocial behaviour. And it's a stance I've put on my club as well, that even though we don't hold as many meets, I was sort of thinking about reintroducing our cars and coffee meet, which we had at the start of last year before COVID came along. And it sort of got me a wee bit thingied now, what should I hold off for now and see what happens. But I just don't know yet. But yeah, it's prompted a lot of the clubs in Scotland just basically to say all our meets are going to be static from now on. So if you're caught doing burnouts, racing up and down, you'll be asked to leave. Your registration number will be taken and handed over to like the local police and all that, which I think's fair. Usually at meets it's just a small minority that just seem to ruin it for anyone, and I don't mind the. This sounds daft, I don't mind the occasional burnout, but I'm just getting to the stage now. I mean, I'm 38, and it's like, I just can't be bored with idiots. I'm going along there to a car meet to meet up with people that I know, have a wander around, just see other people's cars and appreciate what people have done to them, or just like take photographs on film videos, just showing basically what the Scottish car scene is about. And I went to my first meet, must have been about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I was only there for like about an hour and a half, and I just decided I couldn't be bothered with it anymore. Just because there's a couple of guys, they were just racing up and down the car park, and personally I thought they were getting a bit close to my car and other people's cars. And then I hummed and hawed over it, and then I decided to go to the Edinburgh Cruise Mega Meet, which was absolutely epic. And I didn't, in the time that I was there, it all passed off peacefully. The only complaint I had was where the location is at Sheriff Hall. It's a parking ride for the buses, so it basically takes people in from outskirts of Edinburgh into the town centre or to the Royal Infirmary, and they've got like a big turning circle for the buses to turn about in, and there was people decided to do drifting in the turning circle. Again, I don't have a problem with that. But if you're doing it when a bus is inside the turning circle, then you're going to ask for trouble if you're going to, if you accidentally lose control and hit the side of the bus. So yeah, it's a tricky one, because I think I've said this in other videos. I think 2021 is going to be the year the car scene sort of relights again, reignites. Just turn that light up a bit. Yeah, I think it's going to reignite just because everybody's been missing out on the action for the last year. And I think the meets, like, and I know the meets are starting earlier, like maybe 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, and this is just to allow people to bring kids along as well. There's kids going along there maybe for the first time, and these memories will maybe might stick in their head that cars are fun, car scene's fun, but it just takes somebody to just come in, just pull off a silly stunt, and that's it. It injures somebody, like it happened in Dundee last night. I know that in Northern Ireland there was an incident there, and I think car meets were banned, and it was only like organised shows that would be allowed. So, and again, you don't really want to go down that route, having to organise insurance and just carry out a meet that happens once a month or something like that. It's going to cost the organisers. So just really my message is, if you come along to these car meets, respect the guidelines that the organisers put on the event, I don't know what you call it, the event invite on like social media. Just accept the rules, just park up, chill out, grab a camera, grab some pictures, and just don't be a dick, really, is the message. Because